Hello, everybody. It's so good to connect with you again today. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been really, really busy this month, and I ran a course the first week of the month, and I had 20 people on that course, which is the largest one that I've run so far. So that was wonderful to have 20 people. I had people from the UK, Europe, America, Southern America, Canada, Australia, and India on that one. So had some lovely global coverage. And we had an amazing live session demonstration on it as well, which was just so good. And people were sharing how they found out about SCHH and how they were guided to actually come on the course. And I had one beautiful soul who shared that he'd found all these different courses and he'd put all the different names in a hat, and he's like, leaving it to the universe. You tell me what it is that I need to study. And he pulled SCHH out of the hat, and then he did it again and he pulled SCHH out 3 times. And then he got rid of all of these pieces of paper and he was like, oh, not really sure what direction I want to take. And then one day he was cleaning his house and he found one of these pieces of paper in the center of his room, and he picked it up and it said SCHH on it. So he was like, right, that's it. I'm booking on. Another lady shared with me recently how she felt guided to book on the course. She didn't really have the funds, but she booked on anyway and said to the universe, give me a sign. And then later on that day, her best friend literally sent her the exact amount that she'd just spent on the course for no reason, just sent it to her. And there was another practitioner who shared a beautiful story about when she was driving through the mountains of Tennessee. The mountains of Tennessee spoke to her and told her that she needed to come on a SCHH course. So that's absolutely superb. What else do I have to tell you? So the May course is now live. So if you want to come and study with me, it will be the first week in May, the Wednesday, the Thursday, and the Friday. I'm always going to be doing these courses the first week of the month and then doing my own personal sessions for the rest of the month. I have brought another super practitioner on board regarding the courses with me now, a guy called Anthony Mawery, who is also known as Tony. He's the most incredible light warrior, warrior of the light, and he's going to be helping me with the courses as well because they're getting quite big now, and I need some additional support. Had an Akashic reading this week. Never had one of those before, always wanted one, and I had an Akashic reading with one of my beautiful, beautiful practitioners of SCHH, and it was such a wonderful experience. And I found out so much about my journey on the earth and also what it is that I'm going to do moving forwards, which is very, very exciting. And it's my legacy, basically, all about building the HQ for Soul Center Healing Hypnosis and teaching as many people all over the world how to do this, and then healing as many people all over the world to the point where everybody is healed. So that was really, really exciting. And if you yourself want to book an Akashic reading, I had my reading with Akashic Beck, and you can find her at www.akashicbeck.com. And she's amazing, absolutely amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was really, really exciting. So today I have a session for you that was a client session from fairly recently. I believe this session was in February of this year, and this client went to New Earth. And so that's why I want to share this one with you today. I've had some super, super exciting sessions recently, but also many, many sessions dealing with trauma and entity release. So it's kind of, there's no in between for me at the moment. It's either the really, really dark sessions that deal with trauma, with entities and all of that stuff, or it's the super, super high frequency New Earth sessions. There doesn't seem to be any middle ground. So I'm not going to waffle on too much this week because I know you like it when I get straight in there. So I'm going to begin. So this client goes into a place where it's very, very peaceful. lots of nature, and he says that there's some bluebirds in the trees. Tell me about the bluebirds. They're in the trees. They have beautiful feathers. Tell me about those feathers. It's like a crown on the head, and they have long beaks. And as you continue down into that forest, tell me more about what it is that you are aware of. I come to a field. Its grains are very gold. It's filled with sun. And there's children running around in the distance. And as you look at those children that are running around in the distance, and as you take in the beauty of this place, if you become more aware of yourself and your point of perception, if you look down at yourself, tell me more about what you look like. I am taller with pale skin. Does the body feel male or female? Male. And does the body feel young or old? It's young, but old. Not as we are used to. It's older, but still young. And as you connect deeply with that form, if you become aware of your hands, do you feel as if you're holding anything in your hands? No. Do you feel as if you're wearing anything on your head? Just hair. Tell me about the hair that's on the head. It's a bit longer. It's a light brown colour. And as you look around yourself in this place, tell me more about this place where the children run in the distance. It feels like it's fertile land filled with life. Do you feel as if there's anyone else there with you? The direction where the children were, there is a village across the river. As you consider that, do you feel as if this village across the river is a place where you live? Or is that somewhere else? Somewhere else. Tell me more about the place that is somewhere else. It's on the hill. It's a small village as well, smaller than the one by the river. There's a mixture of earth buildings and tree houses. Describe that for me. It feels like it's been weaved into the land, like it's created together. And in this place where you live, with the earth buildings and the trees, the tree houses weaved together, tell me more about your house, your place where you stay. It feels like it's just one house, but it's big. There's some other people, and we all live together in this house. Tell me about the people that you live with. It's my family. We've all created this place together. How did you do that? How did you create this place? Working with nature? How did you work with nature to create that place? Listening and observing. It's a natural process. We just knew. Through listening and observing, how do you create that place that has both earth houses and nature entwined? It's like a playground. There's some common areas, and then there's parts that you can climb, stairs and swings. We have lots of fun here. Tell me about the fun. Tell me what you do. We love climbing the trees. We love dancing and singing. Tell me about the others that share this place with you, your family. Describe them for me. They are similar like me, men and women, some children. Each one has different skills. Tell me about the skills. Some people protect the land. Some tend the gardens. Some take care of the children and the food. Some create things, clothes, toys, all out of nature. There's some animals there as well. Now that's really interesting. I just want to say at that point, I had 2 clients within the same week that all said that same thing about everybody on New Earth has got like a special skill, like a super skill, or they have something that they are responsible for doing, that they enjoy doing on behalf of the collective. Everyone has their own role, and everybody works together on behalf of the whole. Tell me about the animals. There's some cats. I was like, yeah, we've got cats. You say everyone has a special skill. As you consider that, what do you feel is your special skill that you contribute in this place? I help with the construction and also with the buildings. Describe those buildings for me. They're earth houses. They're built outside, but it's just a shelter. It's very organic. There's lots of lights and beautiful creation. It's entwined with the nature. And this sounds wonderful. But I felt like we kind of got to the end of what I could ask him in that particular situation. So I closed that scene and moved him on to another important day when something important was happening. Allow yourself to integrate and tell me what it is that you see or experience. We are meeting newcomers from outside Earth. I see. Tell me more about that. They look very similar to us. They are very pale. What do you experience as you greet these newcomers? It's very exciting. They are like brothers. They came to share knowledge and to learn from us. And as you connect in a deeper way with these newcomers that have arrived to Earth, do you get a sense of where it is that these newcomers have traveled from to be here? It's a different galaxy. And why do you feel these beings have traveled to Earth? Why have they come here? They travel to many places. What is it that they look for when they travel? They want to meet us. Why do you feel that that is important? Why do they want to meet us? What is it that is special about this place? They are looking for their original home. And it looks like this mission is taking a long time. Tell me more about this mission that they are on. They have come home to find their roots. Why do you feel that that is important? They don't want to stay there where they are. Why is that? It's not the best environment for them. Why do you feel that is? It's changing fast. Tell me more about that. The land is old. They have been there for a long time. And these beings feel that they are connected to Earth from their roots. Explain that to me. They feel that their beginnings might have been on Earth. They are not sure yet. They need to stay for some time. How will they find out if it is Earth? What will they do? They will explore and run tests. What do you feel will happen if they discover that their origin is Earth? What will they do? They will come back. And how do you feel about that when you consider it? I think it's great. We have a lot to learn from each other. These beings, you say, look very much like yourself, very pale. Are there any noticeable differences that you can see as you look at them? They have different eyes. How are they different? They're different colours than what we have now on Earth, and they are a bit bigger. Is there anything else that they have which is different? They carry a different energy. How is it a different energy? It's different because of the planet that they have been living on. How does it feel different? It feels lighter. So then I closed that scene and I moved him on to another important day where something important was happening. Tell me more about what you sense or experience. They are leaving. Describe what you see. They are on the high land and are boarding their ship. They found out that they come from here. They are going back home to share the news. Tell me more about the news that they are going to share. They found out that they lived on Earth a very, very long time ago. They have to leave. They had to leave back then as Earth was going through some changes. What were the changes the Earth was going through? The climate and the weather. It was changing because the Earth was evolving. It was dangerous for them to stay. And when they left at that time, where did they go? To a new place. They hoped that they could come back, but it was taking time, the changes on Earth. Tell me more about those changes. Earthquakes, volcanic activity. How is it that they found out that they lived on Earth a long time ago? What test did they run that told them this? They tested genetic materials on Earth and themselves. Now they have discovered that they did live on Earth a long time ago. What will they do now? They will go back to their own galaxy. They will gather their people and come back. There is not much of them left. Tell me how this will benefit those of you who are on Earth at this time. They have great knowledge, energy, and space travel, and Earth will help them to heal. And this place where you are that has the trees and the houses all together, do you feel as if this place is what we know to be the new Earth? Yes. Is there anything else that we need to know about that? It's happening, the transformation. You will be so happy, so much joy. Tell me how this transformation occurs. What happens? Many things all at the same time. It will all come together. The change will come from us. How is it that this change allows us to access the new Earth? It's through realization and healing and the heart working together. The Earth is transforming. The energy is changing. I feel it already. And how will we know when we are on that new Earth? You will know. In your heart, you will feel the energy. There will be so much joy. How does the new Earth differ to what we experience now? There is no more fear. We just share love together. The energy is high, always high. Bright sun. Is there anything that we can do to prepare ourselves for this new Earth? Use our hearts as a compass. And as long as you follow your heart, you will find the new Earth. Yes. And that is the session that I wanted to share with you this week. It is fairly short, but it's all I've had time to transcribe because I am mega busy at the moment. I hope you're all doing well. No matter what's going on out there, make sure you maintain your frequency. We create what we hold inside. So make sure that what you are holding inside is of high frequency. Breathe life into what you want to see and it will manifest. Focus on the positive things. Focus on building communities with fellow light workers. Focus on showing love to each and every person that you meet. Focus on that new Earth. When you meditate, think about the new Earth, anchor to the new Earth. And before you know it, that energy will be here. If you feel called to train in this work, come and train with me. You can book onto the course at www.schhhofficial.com. And if you go to the services tab and click on book now, you can book with me. And if you want to book an Akashic record reading with Akashic Beck, then if you go to www.akashicbeck.com, that is where you can find Akashic Beck. I hope you're all wonderfully well. Make sure you keep vibrating high, get some sunshine, get some good quality food inside of you, eat light, and keep your spirit and your soul in joy, because when you're in joy, you're accessing that higher frequency. And if you're doing things that don't make you feel joyful, then you might want to take a look at that area of your life and see if there's anything that you can do to bring joy to that area. I love you all so much. Until the next time I connect with you guys, make sure you keep vibrating high. Lots and lots of love. See you soon, my loves. Bye-bye.